let's give this a second shot. It should be working now. Let's go ahead and get our character created. So we're gonna go with a scout, custom, portrait, canon one, and then what do we say? These were all 12. Let me get my notes. 16 intelligence, 8 wisdom, 10 charisma. There we go. What? Of 14, not 12. That's why. 14, 16, 10. That looks right. For skills, we want all the class skills maxed out. 2 in Persuade. And that should be it. Feats. Like I said, we're going to go for a 2-weapon build, but we are going to begin with the +1 attack bonus to melee weapons. The melee focus. Alright. Then name. Okay. And we should be good to go. I'm going to mute this section because it's going to get copyright claimed immediately. But, yeah, there we go. Cool. So while this is going, since there's no audio for it, tried a couple fixes since we had those issues last time caused by the resolution kind of constantly flickering. The cinematics or the movies like these are played at like 800 by 600, I believe. So we were playing, I forget the exact resolution, it's whatever this is. I think it's like 1800 by 1600, something like that. 1200. And playing it full screen caused the capture card to freak out. The resolution flipping between the two. And bricked it pretty good, so I had to reset it. Tried some widescreen fixes. None of those seemed to work. Or at least not very well. So what I ended up doing is getting it to play in windowed mode and then just cropping the capture. So it's still the full, whatever it was, 1800 by 1200 resolution. It's just in windowed mode. Alright, should be safe now. And we shouldn't have those graphics issues when we switch over to Knights of the Old Republic 2. It natively supports widescreen.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time. I'm Trask Olgo, ensign with the Republic fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive. Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really, but she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You've explored the farthest reaches of the galaxy. You've visited planets I've never even heard of. People with your skills and abilities are hard to find. It's no wonder the Republic recruited you for this mission. But now's the time to prove yourself. I know you're a scout and not a soldier. But Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack.
Is it coming out a little blown out for y'all? It may just be me on these headphones. Okay, to the escape
Hurry up and
pods.
grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Okay, I know where the equipment is. Let me fix this chat real quick. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get started.
You can move them back to
Yep,
move
yep,
them.
yep.
You can-
I know how to play. Grab our stuff. Go ahead and equip it. I could probably turn tutorials off. Port sword, fine. Is that all we got? Nope. Gameplay. We can crank that up to difficult. That's fine. Thought you could turn off tutorials. Feedback. We can turn off tutorial pop-up. And everything else looks good. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, let's move. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own.
Alright.
Because of the attack.
And if we switch to him, should be able to open the door.
Now that the door is open, you better
Boom.
This is KotOR. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
Okay.
That door is locked. I don't have the codes to open it. But switch me to the pod.
Alright. So yeah, this escape sequence is just going to be kind of the tutorial. Power blast isn't worth using. Do that. And switch to me. There we go. So yeah, this is combat. It's kind of turn-based, at least on the back end. Any drops? Nope. I don't think they dropped anything. Oh, freaked out because the accidentally moved the mouse outside. I gotta watch out for that. And then this door should be locked if I remember. Or is this the way to go? This is the way to go. Yeah, combat's kind of turn-based. You have your attack options that'll be up here at the top. And then your kind of defensive options and your buffs and stuff will be down here at the bottom. Your items and things like that. Alright. We want to go ahead. We got a longsword. So that'll be slightly better than what we're using. Eventually, once we get all the feats, we'll dual wield weapons. But we have to get there first. Alright. And we should just be able to come around and throw a grenade at this guy. And that's all of them. Is there more? Or is it just the one? I forget. There's a little bit more, but it should be okay. Alright. Oh, got a grenade back. We are actually kind of weak. Let's heal. Here we go.
It's a dark Jedi. This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way. That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
Okay. I'm about to die. There we go. We can Q attacks. Right now, it doesn't matter too much, but they appear at the bottom. Hey, I don't think they have anything. Hey, you gotta level up. I think it forces us to use this here, but we'll see in just a second.
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off...
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be skipping dialogue. Just have it. Anything else here? I think those explosions can actually hurt you. Nothing here. Alright. Next door. Is it gonna make us level up? Yeah, okay. Level up. Skills. We're gonna want repair. Computer use. Actually, I guess we're putting one in these. Yeah, that looks good. Beats. I guess we're gonna go ahead and start going for the dual wield. Except. Okay. Into the next room.
Something behind here. Damn, another dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Alright. Where are we going? This way, starboard section.
This is KotOR on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
Trying to get to the escape pod quickly. So you have different kinds of attacks. For the most part, right now we're just going to be using the basic one. But we'll talk about some of those when we get to them. Probably should have healed before I opened this door. There we go. And we're good.
There's a whole squad. You could reprogram
Sorry, I shouldn't skip.
the assault droid to help you if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Spire's security systems against the Sith.
Okay. Let's check here. Spikes and parts. Reactivate the droid. How many parts do we have? 7? Shields, patrol mode, leave it alone. Okay. That gave us some experience, but we can also come here, see it, and overload the power conduit. Which will also give us some experience, so pretty good. Alright, I think that's it, and we can go through the door.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below. I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire. Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on, there'll be time for questions later.
Alright. Use the escape pod.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember? I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone. You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. It's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Alright. Why is she so important?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here on Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Alright, where should we start looking?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Alright, let's go find her.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Alright, cool. Parts from there, and now we have workbenches. We can upgrade weapons. So let's do that now. Did we not? I thought we got we did. Let's see. We'll equip this because I believe it is. I thought power blades were upgradable. Are they not? Guess not. All right, we'll keep the longsword equipped. Did we get anything else? We did. Combat suit. Okay, that'll work.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Alright, let's learn a little bit more about Karth.
Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
Alright, that's messed
I'm
up.
just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't. No, I know. Don't worry about it. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Okay, cool. That should be it for in here. Let's go out into the world.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Alright. We'll just do a regular attack. Take out the Sith soldier first. There we go. And we got another level up out of that. Well, somebody come searching for him. Alright. Cool. Some grenades, a rifle. We won't need any of that. Alright. We're gonna go this way. We can search through some of these apartments. Go on, bash open the door. Or not.
Uh-huh.
Arth, can you open that for me?
On it.
Thank you.
Yes? It's open.
Cool. Anything in here? More computer spikes, some credits, med pack. Cool. Uh-oh. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Okay, cool. Disconnected there for a second. Alright. Anything in here? No. Alright, can you open this one?
Sure. On it. It's open.
Cool. Hello. Alright, nothing else. We don't want to go outside just yet. At least one more door here.
Ready. Sure. On it. It's open.
Another bag. And yep. Alright. Now we talk to this guy, and I think he tells us about energy shields. I know about energy shields. Let's see what he's got for sale. anything we want. There's blade, quarterstaff, sword. That's probably what we want. We don't have enough credits for it. But yeah, energy shields just absorb energy attacks. So that's lightsabers, blasters, things like that. But I don't think we need anything from here. Okay. Cool, and this should be the last door.
What? On it. It's open.
Yes?
Alright. Before we do this...
It's on your mind.
No, okay.
You got it.
This should be Dia's bounty.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Just investigate the
That's
area.
no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I can speak to him.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I'll be going now. Alright, so we'll keep that in mind when we go to the lower city. Alright. Now we can exit the apartment. We can go ahead and use this level up. We want persuade and we want repair. And probably computer use. Beats. Let's see. We can't get anything in the second tier just yet. Looks like. So instead, we may just take toughness now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take toughness. That'll give us extra health. We can go ahead and take that. Okay. Cool, cool. Let's see. Does Karth have anything he wants to say?
Yes, what's on your...
Yes, he does.
You could ask me questions later, didn't you? Is this really necessary?
Hey, thanks for joining. Yeah, we just started, actually. Not if you have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me. No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Aspyr over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
I don't know.
True. Bastila is as powerful as I say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with...
I mean, he pretty much stays emotional the whole game. But he's very, accusatory here.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who was a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors. Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still. Maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
I mean, yeah. But he doesn't know that yet. Yeah, why would you request my transfer?
I requested numerous things when I came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I can tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, ever.
Is this the canon one? I had nothing to do with the crash.
I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? It has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone. And I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right, all right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Alright, there we go. I think that's it for Karth for a little bit.
Hello there. You looking to buy some supplies?
Mostly. What do you mean by that?
Let's see what she's got for sale.
Just so you know, the prices are...
We need at least this. And there is some good stuff in here. But I don't think we can afford any of it. And we'll just keep what we got. Okay. The Contino.